this is to the Inner Wild. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to my channel if you're new. I am at home. Yep. And I decided I was going to work with this deck, just test it out, because I'm trying to scale back on my collection, because I don't really want a collection. I just want a variety of spiritual tools that would help me with pick-a-card readings, and I just thought that my skills would expand to accommodate different divination systems. So anyway, here, I'm testing this out. Lucy Cavendish, she has maybe 4 or 5 oracle sets. One of them is a tarot system. I don't think I have that one, but I have the other ones. And it's cute to look at, right? So I was hoping to be able to read off of them. My first couple of tries weren't so successful, I'd say. But after revisiting a few months after, I noticed with decks that I have that issue with, that I'm able to read it, so long as my intuition, calls for it. I guess they led me here. We'll see what happens. Because, if we're not using stuff, we're going to have to end up, what is this? A golden phoenix. Ooh. Something you thought finished bursts back into life. Yeah, that's true. It's March 23rd, 2021. It is a Tuesday, and I just got finished, I think earlier today or yesterday, with a post that was like, dude, I started something a week ago, and I'm like, it was near completion, and it took me a little while to tread back to it within like a few days span again. And it's like day after day, I'm like, oh, Spirit will get to it, I know. And then, what happened? And then I realized the more pressure you put on yourself, knowing that the flow isn't there, the more in opposition you are. Does that make sense? Like, you're not progressing yourself really, and having to push yourself in that aspect, especially if your intuition is on point. And so it says that there's something lacking, misaligned, that maybe you don't necessarily need to pull back, but maybe hesitate a second, hit the pause button, and figure out what ratio of your life needs tending to before you can continue on. It's not just the need for a break, to recuperate, to replenish, but to gain insights and wisdom from different facets of your life that will ultimately create abundance within other realms. I was able to pick that up in the past hour, and magically it gained traction, so that was cool. The Golden Phoenix. Let's read that real quick, because you might be having issues with that too. It gets frustrating. Oh, this is what I got last time. Butterflies and gloom. 22. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. Okay, so what we got was number 12. 432 was on the clock. Let's go ahead and read that. You are transforming both internally and externally, and this change is blessed, divine, and guided by your Golden Phoenix guardian. Talk to your Golden Phoenix at sunrise. Yeah, this is just visualization, yeah? For your spirit totem. It's the energy behind it, okay? And the more you bring it to life, the more, of course, real it is. And when you empower such an energy, you combine forces and thus are able to materialize in a more expedited fashion, in a more powerful way, okay? And know that as you do so, your phoenix is recharging your chakras and your aura, and thus your experiences, thoughts, and reality. You are loved by the Golden Phoenix, and as you honor her with your transformation, she honors you with a marvelous gift of regeneration, life from death, the sun from the ashes. You rise again, reborn. The Golden Phoenix is perhaps the greatest creature of rebirth and reincarnation. This sacred helper, guardian, and loving companion guides you to die before you die, to be born again within this life many times. And when they say die before you die, it's a conscious decision, not an ultimatum. It's making the choice, the concerted effort to accept surrender within a temporary fatality. Allow the things that no longer serve you to fall like autumn leaves. Not to be afraid of death. It's the commitment to understand, and it's the manifestation of the comprehension and the conscious choice to forgo a previous life in order for the new to arise, to trust the highest good will bring better for you. So this is not irresponsibly foregoing the blessings that you currently have, but this is like coming full circle, understanding the abundance that at a certain point that you can reach complacency, that further growth is due, and to accept that as a means of sacrifice and letting go for the new to begin. Allow yourself to be reborn like the budding leaves of spring. You are potentially in one of the most invigorating, challenging, and inspiring rebirth cycles ever. Ever. The Golden Phoenix speaks. You retreated, rested, and you recovered, and now you'll reignite. You thought something or someone was done, dead in the past, but this once lifeless thing of ashes is about to flame back into full existence. Do not be afraid. Okay, you are about to witness a resurrection, and you and the reborn will have a chance to create something of warmth and beauty together, something pure, innocent, and wise that will benefit many. Life always finds a way, and you will have a golden phoenix guiding you to rekindle a dream you gave up on too soon. So it can be something minuscule as a project. I don't want to downplay that, but to the greater realm of possibilities, it could mean so much more. And sometimes your spirit team, they put you up to these little challenges, like the minuscule level of how you approach a project in order to prepare you, to groom you to something greater that's upcoming. It's not quite a pop quiz, but it's a refresher prior to the ultimate test, the big step forward. Because the leap of faith is already the acceptance of death prior to it. That is the test. But this particular thing is almost like an imminent occurrence. A blessing. An imminent blessing. That's what it is. Whenever you see a phoenix, it is an ultimate blessing. Divination. Passion and desire, will and force, and a new intelligent direction are all on your agenda. Health and fitness are also part of your new theme. Firing up your metabolism is a very strong desire and a sacred duty. You can become stronger, fitter, leaner, and healthier. The Golden Phoenix doesn't speak of having a certain type of body, but he will show you how to recreate that which you have been gifted with. To better utilize your resources, including your vehicle. That's what it's meaning. Health can be reinvigorated. You can learn to run faster, play a sport, or take up yoga. Your physicality can be reshaped. With the Golden Phoenix, you reach new levels of athleticism. That's cool. If you follow the Golden One's advice, your own body will be at its most harmonious and comfortable, and it will be working well and supporting you. Candles, lighting fires, and meditating on purifying your diet and following through on the Golden Phoenix's message will help you recreate yourself. That's so cool. We're only 11 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Am I on out? Not to worry. So, I really like this because, as you can see, give me one moment here so I can get my stuff together. I'm so lazy sometimes. There we go. There you go. Okay. It smells like cinnamon. Cinnamon and salt. Okay. As you can see, her eyes. Let me put it up closer. Her eyes are the same color as the background, as you can see. So with that, it's almost like translucent, like you can see right through her, but it's really in reflection of her surroundings. So it's almost like she's mirroring, the eyes are the seat of the soul. I think that's what it is. Her soul is an embodiment of the exterior. She's gaining that wisdom. It's a receptive advantage. It's a receptive opportunity that we all have. Yes, angels, I invite you. And of course, yes. I'm getting like Billie Eilish, ocean eyes. They could be, a different color, like brown or whatever. But the fact that the ocean reflects the sky, the same image of the sky. It's the depth. I don't know the lyrics of Ocean Eyes. I've heard the song a few times. There's something else to this. And it also mimics that of her familiar, which is the phoenix. Yeah. The phoenix is looking at her. She's looking at you. This is an implication that this is you. Okay? I know that it's said in the cards, but when you visually connect with it, you're able to comprehend the messaging that this is not just a storyline. This is, in fact, applicable to you. To me. You can see her tear ducts. Like there's a shine to it almost. And her eyes, you can see. The way they're positioned, there's a sadness. It's bittersweet. Saying goodbye to something. And being able to let go. Yeah. That's what that is. I thought we were going to do a card of focus for the day. Let's get one more pairing here from Spirit, okay? I kind of just want to read it intuitively, though, instead of reading from the book. I might do a snapshot excerpt for your benefit. I just wanted to keep this a little concise today. What would you like, Spirit? Angels. For those that are watching, this is a timeless read, so. Snake Princess. Okay. This is like a depiction of Eve. The serpentine path to power. 42. Okay, the Snake Princess. 42. Okay, so there's an element of shame here. And this, like, somewhat of a magical apple. Truth as well as poison. It is an opportunity that we hold in our receptive side. Being able to take responsibility of that which is given to us. And when we look at Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden, taking something that is forbidden fruit almost, and having the choice to respect the realm of our Creator and being able to hold it, grasp its truth, or we can live out the human condition within sin and finding the wisdom in its different path. What is that? The left path? Being tempted by the whisperings of the snake. There's temptations, yeah? And we already know what the story is, that the human condition prevails, but it doesn't doom you. There's still opportunity to rectify your misdeeds, including actions against self and the situations that we're going through. For instance, the self-talk and the seeds we plant when no one else is looking. Sometimes these seeds we don't even know we're planting. That just as the golden phoenix resurrects, we're looking at the snake, which is considered a bad entity here, the temptation. That this was once primarily demonized. Snakes used to have limbs. They were taken away because of their misdeeds, forced to wriggle upon the earth on its belly. It's to represent its lowliness. So when we look at the Kundalini, the snake, that there's the same essence of being able to have the familiar rise and resurrect as a kundalini in union with a person who is of sin. That's us. To rise and align with spirit together. We have two different sides of how that's depicted. Interesting, yeah? Yeah. And there's something else here that we want to convey. While the book gives an interesting version of binding concepts from societal conditioning, I felt the most relevant part was it spoke of our skill, an open door to access ancient knowledge, that while doing so we may be perceived as a threat or possibly feared like the snake. And most importantly, not to fear its effects because the knowledge is meant to resurface. Yeah, it's two different truths. I think that's it for now. So thanks very much for joining me. If you liked it, you know what? It would do me a favor if you could hit the like button. I would appreciate it. And you know that this is an energy exchange. I think we did pretty well with figuring things out. Oh, thank you for hitting the subscribe button too. Or considering it. I will see you again the next time. Until then, have a wonderful transformation. And, you know, kind of be easy on yourself. This is a process that is one to digest, you know. The number here is 9 for numerology. That's endings on its way to completion. That's good. 9 in tarot is... Alright, that's it for now. Bye. Oh, thank you, angels, ancestors. Who else do you want to thank? Higher selves, spirit guides, spirit totems. And I think that's it for now. Bye.